DidikTV KPM.
How
Hello there.
Yes, hi teacher.
Are you okay? Is something bothering you?
Yes, I'm okay teacher. It's just that I made some plans with my friends over the weekend, this weekend. But I just remembered it's also my father's birthday this weekend and we're supposed to have a family dinner. So I'm not sure what to do now, teacher.
Well, I understand your problem, but then I will probably choose to spend time with my family because I think it's a special occasion for the family and birthdays don't come every day. So maybe you should prioritize your family over your friends. Regarding your friends, maybe you can set up another arrangement together with them later.
Oh, yeah, you are so right, teacher. Because family comes first and I can always reschedule my friends. You know what? That's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to call my friends to reschedule that plans. Thank you, teacher, for that suggestion.
Yes, great idea. Don't mention it.
Hello everyone, you are watching Menengah Atas for today's English lesson with me, Chris MJ, as your host. How are you doing? I hope you're fine and healthy. And today we have Teacher Mira with us. Hi teacher.
Hi.
Teacher, how are you, teacher?
I'm fine, thank you. How do you do?
I'm doing very well. I'm so excited for today's English lesson. It's personal, but first, correct me if I'm wrong, you have brought some classmates for me as well, teacher. Is that correct?
True, yes.
On Google Meet. So let's get to know them. Hi everyone. Okay, so teacher Mira, would you like to introduce my new friends for today?
Sure. Thank you, Chris. Okay, so let's start with the first student on your site,
Okay.
Chris. Okay, so that is Anne Jasmine.
Hi Anne.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Okay.
All right, next to Anne is Alicia.
Hi Alicia.
Hello, Alicia.
Okay.
Okay, down there under Alicia is Shahzad Nani, so you can call her Nani.
Okay. Hi Nani. Nice to meet you, Nani.
And next to Nani is Ain.
Okay. Hi Ain.
So all of them are from SNK Datuk Mustafa.
Same school, you, teacher?
Yes.
Okay, all right. But before we begin, I just want to ask my friends on Google Meets and for those watching at home, are you ready for today's class? If you are ready, give me a double thumbs up. Only Anne giving me a double thumbs up. What about the rest? Okay, that's great. So teacher, what are we going to learn today?
Okay. So for today's lesson, this lesson is taken from Unit 1 entitled It's Personal. So the lesson is taken from English Download B1+, which is Form 5 English textbook. So the main skill and complementary skill for today's lesson is speaking.
Okay.
Alright, for the learning objective, by the end of the lesson, pupils will be able to ask about the problem faced by their partner by asking 3 questions. Next, people will also be able to explain the best solution to the problem and why the other solutions are rejected for the minimum of 3 to 5 minutes.
All right. Okay, so today we are focusing on speaking.
Yes.
You know what that means? That means everyone at home and also my friends on Google Meets, you have to be ready to unmute your mic and speak. Okay, but before that, is it okay if we take a short break, teacher?
Sure, Chris.
Okay, and for our friends watching at home, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here on Menengah Atas DidikTV KPM.
DidikTV KPM. DidikTV KPM.
Hi everyone, you are watching Menengah Atas only on DidikTV KPM, and today we are learning Bahasa Inggeris together on the topic of It's Personal. And joining us today is teacher Mira from SMK Dato Mustafa. Hi teacher.
Hi, Chris.
As well as my friends on Google Meets. Give me a wave. So we have Anne, we have Alicia, we have Nani, and we have Ain. Okay, so teacher, for this segment, what will we be learning, teacher?
Okay, for this segment, we are going to ask our students few questions.
Okay.
So they're going to express their opinions on the questions.
Okay, I hope you are ready, and you can. I think for those watching at home as well, can also express your opinions with
Yes.
these questions.
Okay.
Teacher, over to you.
All right, thank you. Okay, so let's start with the first question. Okay, for the first question, which relative or friend do you admire most? Why? Okay, Alicia, do you have any idea about this question?
I admire my uncle and my aunt the most. They are both working as doctors, which is a busy job. Yet they have still time for their family.
Aha, I see. So you have your relative that you admire the most, which are your aunt and your uncle, and they are working as doctors. So yes, it's a busy job. So you are admiring them because they got to spend time with their family even though they are busy. Yeah, true. Okay, next. For the second question, can I have Shazanani? Shazanani, what do you think about the second question? Did you meet most of your friends at school or in other places?
I usually meet my friend at school. Besides that, I get to know new friends from social media too.
Interesting. So you meet most of your friends at school because you go to school daily, but then you get to know new friends or new people of the same interest from other sources too. For example, social media.
Yes.
That is true. Thank you, Nani. Next, for the third question, do you spend most of your free time with your friends or your family? So which do you prefer? What do you think about this, Anne? Can you please share?
I tend to spend most of my free time with my family since I'm always away from home due to my studies. Hence, I prefer family over friends because I don't get to see them very often.
Aha, so you prefer to spend most of your free time with your family because you are always away from home. That is indeed true because that is the only time you can spend your quality time with your friends, doing interesting activities together with your friends or family, and maybe try to bond more with your family, hence strengthen the family relationship. Good idea. So what do you think about that, Ain? Do you agree with Anne?
Yes, but in my opinion, both are very important in our lives right now. Spending time with family is one of the best ways to create unforgettable experience. In addition, spending time with my friends can help relieve stress by chatting with people in the same age.
Well, I have to agree with you too. Both are those important elements in our life, friends and family. So we need to maybe take turns to spend time with family and sometimes with friends because both of them play important roles in our life. So we still need our family for our quality time together, but we still need friends to distress.
But
What do you think, Chris?
I honestly can't choose. Which do you prefer? That is such a difficult question. Is that
True.
Am I right?
Yes.
Do I choose my friends or family? But okay, if I were to choose one, I would prefer spending time with my friends. Yeah.
Can you please tell me why?
Okay, because I live with my family and I already see them almost every day.
I
So
see.
friends, having that quality time with them, that's pretty rare. So I would spend time with them.
Yes, good idea. Interesting. Thank you, Chris, for sharing.
Welcome, teacher.
Okay. So now let's move on to our next activity. So
Okay.
for the first activity of speaking, I'm going to ask the students few sentences that they think is polite and understanding in order to express their opinions. Okay, so here is the situation. When someone asks for your opinion about something that is worrying them, it is important to be polite and show understanding when you answer. So these students are going to identify which sentence is considered polite and understanding and which are not. All right? So
Okay.
students, you are going to put a tick against these sentences if they are polite and understanding and put a cross if they are not.
Okay.
All right. Shall we start now?
Yeah, so everyone at home can try it as well, yeah, teacher?
Yes, true. For viewers at home, they may refer to English Download B1 Plus, page 13 for this activity.
Okay, so I have my tick
Yes.
and my X ready to join me in this activity.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay, let's start. All right, for the first sentence. Okay, for the first sentence, can you please pick one student for me, Chris?
Okay, I would like to pick, let's go with Ain.
All right, Ain, for the first sentence. Well, obviously you should. So what do you think about this sentence? Is it polite and understanding?
No, it's quite impolite and will lead to misunderstanding.
Oh, so it's quite impolite in your opinion and will lead to misunderstanding. So would you put a tick or a cross over that? Can you please show me?
I will put a cross.
Oh, a big cross. So Chris, you agree with her?
Yes, I agree too, because starting a sentence with, well, obviously you should, it's already, it sounds a bit impolite.
Yes,
Yeah.
pretty condescending.
Okay.
Let's ask our friends about the first sentence.
Okay.
So the rest of you, what do you think about the first sentence? Is it polite and understanding? If you think it is polite and understanding, put up your tick. If you think it's not, put up a cross. Oh, seems like everyone agree with Ain. So let's put a cross here. All right, well done, Ain. 5 stars for you.
Yay, well done.
Next, let's move on to the next sentence.
Okay.
Okay, for sentence number 2, I think it might be best to. Can I have Alicia? Alicia, what do you think about the second sentence? Is it polite and understanding?
Yes, it is polite and understanding answer.
Okay, can you please tell me why? I think for the second sentence, this sentence is trying to suggesting options or solutions.
Right.
So, if you think you agree that this sentence is polite and understanding, can you please put up a tick? Yes. What about the rest of you? Do you agree with Alicia? Well, seems like everyone agree with Alicia. So let's put a tick over here. Well done, Alicia. 5 stars for you.
Yay, well
Yay.
done.
Next, for the third sentence. Chris, can I have someone?
Sure. Let's go with Nani.
All right, Nani. If I were you, I would. So do you think this sentence is polite and understanding?
Yes, that sentence is suitable for offering an opinion.
Okay, so this sentence can be used to offer an opinion. If I were you, if I were in your shoes. All right, so would you put a tick or a cross over there?
I will put it.
Can you please show me your tick? What do you think, Chris? Do you agree with her?
Yes, I trust Nani's answer and I will also follow her and put a tick.
Perfect. What about the rest of our friends? So do you agree with Nani? Okay, so everyone shows their tick.
everyone
Well
gets a tick.
done. So let's put a tick here. 5 stars for you, Nani. Thank you. Next, I can't believe you are considering. All right, Anne, what do you think about this sentence? Is it polite and understanding?
No, I think that sentence appears impolite.
Can you please tell me why?
I think that sentence appears impolite. I will put a cross over there.
Okay, so cross over there. Show me your cross. Okay, what about the rest of you? Do you agree with Anne?
Yes.
Okay, so this sentence, if you are using this sentence, it sounds like you are not believing someone's opinion and you are not agreeing with them. So maybe we should put a cross over here.
Yeah, teacher, it can also sound like you're scolding the person.
Yes.
I can't believe you're considering it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay, so I will put a cross
That is
there as well.
very demotivating.
It is,
Yes.
it is.
Thank
so
you.
that's
All
not
right.
the best.
5 stars for you, Anne.
Yay! Well done, Anne.
Okay, let's move on to the next sentence. For sentence number 5. In my opinion, you should. All right, for this sentence, can I ask your opinion, Chris? What would you put over there, a tick or cross?
In my opinion, you should put a tick over there, teacher.
Okay, so
Yeah.
put a tick over there.
I feel it is in my opinion, a polite way to offer an opinion. But I know that's what I think. I will put a tick.
Okay,
What
so
about
let's
my
ask the rest of our friends. What do they think about your answer? Okay, girls, what do you think about the answer? Do you agree that this is a polite and understanding sentence?
Yes, yes, yes.
What about Anne?
Does everyone agree with me? Whoa, yeah! High five!
So let's put a tick here.
Okay,
So this is the best way to express opinion. You are sharing your opinion to someone.
okay.
Okay, so 5 stars for you, Chris.
Oh, thank you,
Yes.
teacher.
Okay, next. For sentence number 6. Is a terrible idea. So I see the word terrible over there. It doesn't sound really good. So let's ask Alisha. Alisha, what do you think about this sentence? Is it polite and understanding?
No, this sentence is definitely impolite.
Wow.
Definitely impolite.
Definitely
Because
impolite.
when you are criticizing that it is a terrible idea, so maybe you are telling that you are fully disagree with the idea.
Yes.
So what do you think about that, Chris?
Yes.
Would you put a tick or a cross?
I think, okay, so Alicia says we put a cross. I want to agree with Alicia because she has gotten a lot of 5 stars before this, so I trust her and I do agree with her as well. So a cross from my side. What about our friends?
Okay, the
what
girls,
about the rest?
what do you think about Alicia's answer? Do you agree with her? Shall we put a cross over there?
Yeah, everyone puts a cross.
Everyone agrees, so let's put a cross over here. Thank you. Well done, Alicia. 5 stars for you. Next, it's a difficult decision, but... And what do you think about this sentence? Is it polite and understanding?
Yes, it is polite and understanding.
Okay, can you please show me? Is it a tick or a cross? Okay, let's ask the rest of your friends. What do you think about this sentence? Is it polite and understanding? Show me your tick or your cross.
Okay.
It's a difficult decision, but... So you are trying to signaling that it's a difficult decision to do, but you are trying to offer another solution. So yes, this is a polite and understanding way of expressing opinion. Well done, Anne. Thank you. 5 stars for you.
Yay.
Last but not least.
Okay.
Yes.
Number
Okay.
8.
You are not really going to, are you? What do you think about this, Chris? Should we ask someone?
Yeah, sure. Let's ask Nani.
All right, Nani. So what do you think about the last sentence? Is it polite and understanding?
No, it's still impolite and will lead to misunderstanding.
You are not really going to, are you? So this person sounds disbelief, or maybe
Yeah.
trying to demotivate someone.
It sounds
Okay.
a bit passive aggressive.
Yes.
You're not going to, are you?
So what do you think? Should we put a tick or a cross over here?
So Nani, what is your? Should we put a tick or a cross? Which one?
I will put a cross.
A cross.
You okay?
You put a cross.
So what
I
about
will
the
put a
rest of
cross
you
as well.
girls?
What about the rest?
Is it a tick or a cross?
Let's vote.
Wow.
All right, everyone puts a
Okay,
cross.
so let's put a cross over here. When it is used with correct intonation, I think it can sound a little bit demotivating for a
Yeah.
person when you are expressing your opinion that way. Okay?
Okay.
So well done. Thank
All
you,
right, let's
everyone.
give a round of applause to all our friends on Google Meets as
That
well
was
as
a
those
really
of
good
you
job.
who were trying at home. Good job as well. I got 5 stars as well.
Yes, you
Yes.
too.
Okay, so teacher, but looks like we just talked about polite ways of addressing or sharing your opinions.
Yes.
And this is very important as well when it comes to speaking.
True.
But can we take a short break first, teacher?
Sure.
All right, so for those of you watching at home, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here with Teacher Mira only on DidikTV KPM. See you after this.
DidikTV KPM. DidikTV KPM.
Hello everyone, welcome back to slot Menengah Atas for today's lesson on Bahasa Inggeris, and you're watching with me, Chris MJ, as your host. And today, I have teacher Mira from SMK Dato Mustafa with us. Hi teacher, it's so good to have you with us today. And as well as some friends on Google Meets, give us a wave. Yeah, say hi to Nani, Alicia, and Ayin. And today our topic is called It's Personal. Okay, focusing on speaking. So teacher Mira, in this segment, what are we going to learn, teacher?
All right, for the next activity of speaking, we are going to do a role play.
Oh,
Yes,
role
interesting.
play. Okay.
Okay, so for this activity, the students are going to work in pairs. So there will be student A and student B.
Okay.
So for student A, they are going to look at the pictures and refer to the information given later to answer student B's question. While student B, they are going to look at the pictures and ask student A questions in order to find out what the situation is.
All right.
So after this discussion, they are going to identify maybe the root cause of the problem and then suggest solution, offer advices, and maybe deciding on which is the best option to do.
Okay, teacher, how about we break them into pairs now, teacher?
Yes,
so
sure.
who should we pair up?
All right, okay, we have the first pair. What about Anne and Alicia for the first pair?
Okay, so Anne and Alicia, you are one pair. And
The second pair will be Nani and Ain.
Nani and Ain, second pair, okay? You all know your partners, yeah? Awesome.
Okay.
Teacher, over to you.
All right, so before we start with our situation,
Okay.
so I'm going to show you a language bank.
Ah.
So this language bank can be used in order to help you in constructing sentences to express your opinion.
Okay.
So these sentences given are to show understanding. For example, the first sentence, I understand your problem, but I would probably. So you can use this sentence in order to maybe suggest solution or offer advices.
Yes, okay.
Next, it is difficult to decide, but so you know that certain option has their disadvantages, but then you are trying to suggest another option.
Okay.
Or maybe you're trying to compare
Yeah.
between the good and the bad. Next, both options have advantages and disadvantages, but so here you can try to use this sentence in order to compare the pros and cons of certain options given. So with the pros and cons, you maybe can identify which one is the best solution after all.
Okay.
Next, it's a difficult decision, but so you know that the decision making is very difficult to do, but then you are trying to suggest solution or maybe
Alright.
the best way to do it. Okay. Last but not least, I think in your position that I might. So here you are trying to offer advices or maybe trying to help your partner in making decision.
Okay, so these are few examples that teacher Mira has shared. Now, for those of you watching at home, you can use these examples for our role play exercise later on.
Yes, true.
Okay.
All right, so let's proceed. Okay, so here is the first situation for our first pair. Are you ready, Anne and Alicia? Show me your thumbs up if you're ready. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so for the first situation, this is for student A. So can I know which one of you is student A? Okay, so student A will be Anne, so Alicia will be student B.
Okay.
All right, for Anne Jasmine, so student A, your friend has recently moved to a new town and school and is feeling a bit lonely. She would like some advice on how to make friends and how to make friends and improve her social life. She is keen on photography, but there is no local photography club for young people. So here, mentioned here is the problem. Okay? And then next, so this is the task for student B, which is Alicia. All right, for Alicia, so your task is you're going to ask what is the problem, what are some possible solutions, and what are the disadvantages of each solution in order to keep the conversation going and trying to offer advices or possible solution.
Okay.
All right, so for viewers at home, you may refer this activity to English Download B1+, page 13 and 188.
All right.
All right, so next slide. Okay, here are the suggested options for them in order to help them to construct sentence or to decide, to make a decision.
Okay.
So for the first option, maybe the friend can start a photography club, or maybe she can also join an existing sports club.
Okay.
So we are going to listen to our students deciding on how to compare the pros and cons of these options and trying to come to a consensus on the best decision to make.
So Alicia will be
Alicia will be student
student B,
and
that
Anne
means-
will be student A.
Okay, so are you ready? Anne and Alicia, just one more time, give me a thumbs up.
Are you
if
ready?
you're ready. Okay.
Okay, so
alright.
if you are ready, the floor is all yours.
Okay, remember to unmute your mic, yeah?
Hi, Anne.
Hi Alicia, it's nice to see you again.
You look stressed. Mind to tell me what's bothering you?
To tell the truth, one of my good friends has slightly moved to a new town and is feeling a little lonely. Hence, it's a little awkward for her to make friends because she's fresh to the school. She told me yesterday that she couldn't locate any local photography club for people our age there, and I'm not sure how I can help her in this situation. Do you have any solution for this?
In my opinion, I would tell her to start her own photography club since she is keen on photography. But I don't think she will be ready to face the responsibility since she just moved there because starting and running a club could be hard and take a lot of time. She will need to be well organized and confident.
That sounds interesting. Good opinion, Putri.
Thank you, Anne. Would you mind to share another opinion?
Of course, I've had this thought earlier. In my view, I will tell her to join an existing sports club. Unfortunately, this option has its own disadvantage. She won't be doing the activity she really wants to do and won't meet people with the same interests. It's a difficult decision, but it will be much more easier for her to meet new people.
You have got a point. Which option do you think she will choose?
I think she will most likely choose option 2 since it's risk-free.
That makes sense. I wish her well at her new school.
Thanks for the help. I owe you one.
All right, so that's it. So I think they both have come to a conclusion that they are going to choose option number 2, which is to join an existing sports club. So what do you think about that, Chris?
Yeah, I thought that was a very good conversation, and I could even hear student B or even Alicia sharing her opinions, but at the same time adding her own thoughts and disadvantages as what the problem was asking for as well. And even Anne, she was very clear on the problem that she was facing and what the friend was facing. So that was such a great conversation. I think that was very insightful. Great job, guys.
Thank you. So in my opinion, the students were able to identify the root cause of the problem. So the problem is that the friend is coming to the town and she is new there. So she is trying to make friends. And with these two options, if she starts a photography club, that will be a new responsibility for her.
Yes, that's what
But
Alicia
then
said,
she
yeah.
got no friends at all, so no one will be supporting her for the photography club.
Yeah.
But that is her interest, so that's the pros. But then the cons, there will be no members at all joining her. But then, for existing sports club, if she join an existing sports club, she will make friends with the already members there.
Yeah.
So maybe she can get to know a new person and maybe try to come out with new idea for the sports club, and then later maybe try to invite some friends over for the new photography club. Okay?
Yeah. So the better, based on the conversation, the better suggestion would be to join an existing sports club.
Yes, true. So
Okay.
the students were able to identify the root cause of the problem and then offer solutions and advices. They were also able to compare the pros and cons of both options and then come out with a conclusion on which decision to make.
So how did they do?
Yes, I think they did well, very well. So how would you rate them? How many stars would you give them?
I would give them 5 stars each, teacher. What about you?
Okay, before I tell my
Yeah.
rate, let's ask their peers about that.
Oh, okay.
So let's ask Nani and Ain. So what do you think about your friends' conversation? How would you rate them?
I give them 5 stars.
Oh,
Wow,
so
5
good.
stars, marvelous.
What a good friend.
What about you, Nani? Do you like their conversation?
I give them 5 stars too.
Yes, double 5 stars. You're doing a miracle job. Well
Awesome.
done. Thank you for the first pair. All right, so now let's move on to the next pair.
Okay.
Okay, so here is situation number 2. So our next pair is Nani and Ain. Are you ready?
Yes.
If you are ready, show me your thumbs up. Yes, perfect. Okay, so who is going to be student A and who is going to be student B? So student A is Nani, is it? Okay, student A is Ain.
Okay, A for Ain.
Yes, A for Ain, and student B will be Nani.
Nani.
Alright. So this is for Ain. So this starts for student A. You and your sister have been invited by some friends to a pop concert with your favorite band.
Ooh.
Your sister is very disappointed because she's got an exam the next day and can't go to the concert. You want to see the band, but you don't want to upset your sister. Surely a tough decision to make. Alright? So for viewers at home, you may refer to this activity from English Download B1+, page 13 and 191. Okay, so for the student B, here is your task. You're going to ask, what is the problem? What are some possible solutions? And what are the disadvantages of each solution in order to keep the conversation going? All right? All right, so here are some options given for you to discuss. So the first option is you will just go to the concert, while for the second option, you will stay at home instead. Very interesting. So I can't wait to listen to the conversation.
Yes.
And which decision will they make?
Okay.
All right, girls, are you ready? Are you ready? All right, if you're ready, show me your thumbs up.
And remember to unmute your mic.
Yes, perfect. So now the floor is all yours.
Hi Ain, how are you?
Hi Nani, I'm fine, thank you.
Actually, you look restless. Is there anything you want to share?
If you want to know, my friend invite me to go to a concert, but my sister also wants to go with me. But on the next day, she is going to take an exam, so she can follow me and my friends. So what should I do in this situation? Do you have any suggestions for this, Nani?
Yes, I think you and your friend can go to the concert. And you must promise your sister to buy a concert ticket for the next time. However, maybe your sister will be mad at you because you are living here and she cannot join the concert. How about you? Do you have any other idea?
You have good idea, but for me, I think I can stay at home and watch the concert on TV. Besides, I can go to the concert with my sister the next day, so that I won't make her upset. On the other hand, this option has its own disadvantage. I will miss the concert which my friends are going to. My sister will be happier because I'm willing to sacrifice for her.
I see. That's right. I understand what you mean, Ain.
Although there are two suggestions here, I feel it is better if I choose to stay at home in order not to hurt my sister's feelings, as she is my own flesh and blood, and we will be a happy family when someone sacrifices for the sake of a loved one. By the way, thank you Nani for your suggestion.
All right, thank you, girls. So what do you think about that, Chris?
Oh, Ain, what a good sister.
Yes.
Like, if I were you, and you know, if it was a K-pop, I'm not going to mention any names, you know who lah. But if it was that concert, I'm not going to miss the concert. But yeah, Ain is such a good sister, and I think that was a very good conversation between Nani and Ain. And there were a lot of opinions being shared, not just about whether you should or should go, but what happens if you go, and what happens if you don't go. How would the sister feel? So that was a good conversation.
Yep. So they are comparing the advantages and disadvantages of choosing one option or another.
Yes.
So there are pros and cons for every option, but they just need to maybe justify which one is best to do in order to maybe just protect their own interests.
Yes.
Yes.
So based on what I heard, it seems that the decision was made to stay at home. Just so we
Yes.
don't hurt the sister's feelings.
It's a
Okay.
boring weekend for her, but then maybe that's the
Yeah.
best decision to do in order just to maybe
Family.
family
comes
first, not to upset her sister.
Yeah. So how did they do, teacher?
Let's ask their friends first.
Sure.
Okay, Piers. So what do you think about your friends' presentation? How would you rate them? How many stars should we give them? Alicia, you first. So how many stars would you rate them?
I will give them 5 stars.
5 stars.
Five stars.
All right. What about you, Anne?
I will give them 5 stars too.
5 stars for the decision or 5 stars for the conversation? All right.
For
For
both.
Yes, good choice. Thank you, Anne. So I think I have to agree with them. 5 stars for our second pair.
Yay! Let's give a
Yes,
round
well
of
done.
applause to all our participants for today's role play. Now, just to share with everyone watching at home, what you just saw was we gave each other a situation, a scenario, and we had 2 different students, student A, student B, and we just had a time of just sharing and having a conversation, because we are focusing on speaking, right, teacher?
True.
Okay, but before we proceed, is it okay to take a short break, teacher?
True, yes.
Can,
Sure.
teacher? All right, so for those of you watching at home, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here with Teacher Mira only on DidikTV KPM. See you after this.
DidikTV KPM. DidikTV KPM.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Slot Menengah Atas only on DidikTV KPM. You're watching with me, Chris MJ, for today's Bahasa Inggeris lesson with the topic of It's Personal. And with us we have Teacher Mira as well as Ain, Nani, Alicia and Anne from SMK Datuk Mustafa. Hi everybody. Okay, so teacher, what are we going to learn today?
Okay. So after our speaking activity, now we have another task.
Okay.
So we're going to hear our students' opinion on these questions. All right.
More speaking.
Yes. Okay, for the first questions, what qualities do you think are important for making and maintaining friendships? So that is a question to ponder upon. So let's ask our student. Okay, we start with Alicia. Alicia, what do you think about the question? Can you share some idea?
I think the qualities that are important for making and maintaining friendships are loyalty and chemistry as friends together. These qualities are basically the strength of friendships.
Loyalty and
So the qualities that you choose are loyalty and chemistry of being together as friends. So it means that you prefer to have a loyal friends to keep your secrets maybe, and you would love to have someone with similar interests as you. Okay, so maybe it's a good idea because being friends with someone of same interest, we can join them together for activities, or maybe have the same opinions on something, have the same interests, so that you can go shopping together, have your favorite food together. What do you think about that, Chris?
yeah, I do agree. I think I like to agree with Alicia's first point, which was loyalty. I think without loyalty, you can't really be a good friend. Am I right?
Yes, true.
Everyone likes a loyal friend.
Yes.
You wouldn't want someone betraying each other. And so yeah, loyalty is a good trait for a good friend.
Indeed, I have to agree with you. So let's ask our friend's opinion. What do you think about the first question, Ain?
In my opinion, the important qualities to maintain friendship are honesty and empathetic. The friends with these traits are usually a good listener and non-judgmental.
Non-judgmental.
Yes, that is a very important word over there. So it's a strong word used. So you chose to have an honest friend
Yeah.
and
Non-judgmental.
yes, non-judgmental
I have
friends.
to agree with her as well in terms of honesty, because as a good friend, sometimes we need to be honest with one another to share maybe not so nice things about each other, like
Yes.
hey, sharing good, very honest feedback so that we can improve.
True, I have to
that's very
agree with
important.
you. There's always room for improvement.
Yes.
So we need our friends to maybe become a reflection to us, maybe to guide us if we are doing something wrong, and maybe to provide feedback to us if we are trying to do something, and maybe provide opinions,
Yep.
suggesting things to us. So that's a good idea. We do need an honest friend.
Thanks for sharing, Ari.
And about the empathetic things, so if we have someone who is as empathy as our friends or maybe our good friends, it will be good for them to listen to our problems, or maybe they can share some of their problems too, and then we can maybe help one another in order to overcome our own problems.
Agreed, teacher.
True.
Yeah,
Okay.
great job, Ari. That's
Yes,
a very great opinion.
good idea. I like
Yeah.
it. Next. All right, the second question. So do you think it is more important to have lots of friends or a few good friends?
Oh, that's a good question.
So this is a wise question. So what about we ask this, and what do you think about this question?
I think it is vital to have a few good friends since I prefer my circle small but reliable. Because the most important for me is quality over quantity. I have trust issues, and keeping a smaller circle helps me to get to know myself and my friends better.
Wow, quality over quantity. And that's a very great statement over there. What do you think,
Yes.
teacher?
Well, I personally have to agree with Anne because I love keeping my circle small because maybe I have a little bit of trust issues too. Okay. Come on, let's be real about it. We have our high school friends and then our college friends, but then only few stick with us until the end, really?
True.
Yes.
Very true.
So you have only few friends that stay with you for 15 years and more than that. So from these 2 days, our circles are getting smaller if you realize. So
Yes.
she's saying a true statement actually for
Yep.
all of us. Okay? So let's ask our students' opinion. So
Yep.
what do you think about that, Nani? Do you agree with Anne?
Yes, I do. It's an interesting opinion. But in my opinion, I think having a lot of friends is important for networking purpose. With lot of friends, I get to know new people and mingle with people from different groups and interests. With good networking, it may provide vari- a variety of job opportunities for me too.
Wow, that's a great thought, Nani. Thanks for sharing.
Yes, now I am torn between two.
Yeah, but there is no one right answer. Isn't that correct, teacher? Because it's an opinion.
It's a personal preference. So what do
Yeah.
you think, Chris? Can I ask you for the second question? So do you think it's more
Okay.
important to have
Oh.
lots of friends or a few good friends? What's your idea?
Okay, so before I share my idea, I just want to say I really loved what the four pupils shared today, because even though Nani and Anne had two different opinions, but I didn't hear any form of impoliteness.
Yes.
They were still sharing opinions, but
True.
in a respectful manner. For me, I feel it's more important to have. I'm gonna agree with Anne. Few good friends. I don't know, maybe because I'm growing older, and I feel the older I get, like what teacher was mentioning as well, your circle becomes smaller and
True.
smaller. And that's okay for me because I rather have quality over quantity. So that's my
Okay.
opinion, teacher.
Well, I have to agree with you too, but both have their pros and cons. Yeah. Having a lot of friends can also help in our networking. For
Yes.
example, looking for jobs, so better job opportunities are coming. Or maybe having a small circle of friends can protect our confidentiality or maybe our secrecy. So we have few trusted friends, so that's a good idea too. Okay? All right. Okay, so before we end our lesson, I'm going to ask our students what they have learned from today's lesson. All right, can we start? Chris, can you please choose someone to share their what they have learned from today's
Okay.
lesson?
Sure. Maybe I would like to ask Alicia, what have you learned from today's class?
I have learned on how to use polite and understanding sentences when offering opinions.
Wow. Okay. Thanks, Alicia.
Thank you, Alicia.
Next, maybe let's ask Ain. What about you?
I have learned about the value of friendship and the importance of maintaining friendships.
Wow. Beautiful. That's such a great learning. Thank you so much for sharing, Ain.
Thank you, Ain.
And next, let's ask Anne. What did you learn today?
I've learned to suggest solutions and offer advices for my friends whenever they are in problems.
Wow. Thanks so much for sharing that. And last but not least,
Thank you, Anne.
thank you, Anne. And let's ask Nani. What did you learn today?
I have learned to speak in English with confidence.
Wow. Speak with confidence. And
Yes.
isn't that today's objective, teacher?
Yes, surely.
Okay.
That is
so
the main objective.
to be able to speak better, we were focusing on speaking today. So with that, I would like to say a big thank you to teacher Mira. I'm sure everyone at home has learned so much about speaking. And also my friends on Google Meets. Was today a good class? If it was, give me a thumbs up. Sorry, let's give teacher Mira a double thumbs up.
Thank you.
There you go. But teacher, I do have one more question for you.
Yes,
For
please.
those watching at home and also on Google Meets, and for those looking for the resources and materials, where can they find based on today's class?
So all the materials and resources can be found on Sumberku.
Okay.
And you can refer there for other materials as well, especially those from English Download B1+, which is English Form 5 textbook.
All right. So for those watching at home, you can see the link that will be popped up right at the bottom. You can access that link as well to go to Sumberku. And with that, once again, I want to thank all of you watching and my friends on Google Meets. You have been amazing classmates today. And also teacher Mira, thank you so much
Thank
for
you so
today's
much.
class. And for those of you watching at home, we will see you again only on DidikTV KPM. Bye everyone!